Good afternoon, guys. It is around 4 or 5 here in Florida. My name is Pam Wilson. I'm the Southwest Florida Stitcher on Instagram and TikTok. I'm Pam Wilson on Facebook, and I'm Wilson 3D Designs and Stitchery here and on Etsy, where I have a 3D printing business that I've been selling cross-stitching and diamond painting accessories. So we're gonna start off today with letting you know that I think I told you in some of my other videos I'm either gonna be here every one week or 2 weeks. And this time it's been 2 weeks. So I'm very sorry about that, but you know, life happens and I got back as soon as I could. So I've got some things to share. I've got 2 new starts. I have a possible new start that I have to share with you because everybody else is doing it too. I have one YouTuber to mention, some Stitchy Kindness, a 3D object, and a new craft project that I talked about in number 2 that nobody answered. So I just went ahead and did it anyway because I couldn't wait any longer. So let's go ahead and start by showing my journal. Oh, what's this thing called? Book of Days. No stickers. I think I showed you guys before that I was on the bandwagon with Stephanie and everybody else with the stickers before. And then I just kind of lost track. I'm not liking the new book I got. I got one sticker book from from Amazon, and it was nice, the first one. The second one, I don't like that much, and I can't find the first one. So I'm gonna have to reorder the first one because I like those stickers. They had, I think I want like more of a holiday thing. Like this one, I thought I'd write in red pen to, add to the 4th of July, but I didn't. I just did purple and blue like normal. So I have been keeping up with my projects, so that is awesome. I think you all know also I keep up with my projects in my little project book by It's So Emma Stitchery, the cross stitch journal. This is available on Fat Quarter Shop. And you can see up here, it's 51 through 100 because I renumbered the book. Because I already filled up one whole book and I'm on my second book. And I'm actually on I'm up to 73. Now that's 73 projects. That is not 73 whips. That includes all of the Christmas ornaments that I did and mailed off to my family. That includes all my finished objects that have been finished and put away or hung up on the wall or something like that. That does not include, that is not all my whips. And I still have to do a whip parade, so hold me to that. It should be coming in the next couple weeks, like a mid-year whip parade. So let's start with the 2 new starts that I have. The first one is by Amazon garbage bag. Remember I told you guys what it was in the zip bag, yeah. Because I don't have no project bags to do all my stuff in. The Cuckoo Bird Sampler by Heart and Hand. I picked this up at StitchCon. My sister picked up a bunch. I don't think she got the Cuckoo Bird. My friend Jamie, she had this already and was like almost done and finished it when she got home and sent a picture, and it's fabulous. I love it. So I picked up a thread while I was at StitchCon for this, which was that kind of teal color by Fiber. I forgot the name of it now. That's not been that important. Anyway, I changed the color to twice. I tried to pull Bejeweled by, it's coming to me, guys. Bejeweled by Classic Color Works, because I thought it had some nice variegation. It was teal. It was really pretty. I stitched it up in the little corner up here, but I took it out already. It was too dark. Did not have enough variation. And I didn't like it. Now, keep in mind, I started this in the last 2 weeks, okay? I started this, to be exact, I'll get out my notebook. Started it Friday the 7th, the day after I filmed FlossTube number 2. I told you guys I was going to start it, and I did. I am stitching this on 18 count Mystic Fabrics Olympia. That is also the color that I used on my kitten in the round. So I just cut a piece off the bottom. It's kind of like a blue purpley color. It's nice, but it's 18 count. Here's my start. Got some threads hanging. I'm so classy. At least I took the needle out, you know? Could be worse. I think I took the needle out of it. I'm not sure. No, I took the needle out of something else. Where's my needle here? Uh-oh. We got a lost needle, guys. That's never good when you lose a needle, is it? It's probably in my bag somewhere. So, I changed that to, you're not even gonna believe this, a variegated DMC floss. It's green, like 3 shades of green. I absolutely love it. Now I'm looking for my needle somewhere because it's gonna attack me. I'm gonna get poked. It's gonna kill me. Anyway, that's what I'm doing with that. The other needle, I think, came out of my other project. So that's my start on the Cuckoo Bird. It's doing good. I like its progress. Now, I worked on that the 7th. Let me pull my book back here. 7th, 8th, 9th, 11th, 12th, 16th, 17th. So, I worked on that a lot. That's why it looks so good. Now, I don't think I'm going to finish it. As you guys know, I'm trying to do the Tiny Decisions app that tells me what to do so I can cycle through some of these whips. Because I did not stitch on any snowmen of my snowman collection at all in the last 2 weeks. And I need to get back on those because I showed you last FlossTube my start on my Coachman. And I haven't been back to him since. So that's not good. And I need to get to the snowman. I did not FFO the needle worker yet. It is coming. It's a work in progress in that frame I showed you last FlossTube. Also, my next start is, showed you this last FlossTube, but I didn't have the book yet. I had to order it straight from Primrose Cottage Stitches. I had all the floss from Hobby Lobby, but I had not kitted it up yet. So I kitted it up. It's all DMC colors on my floss drops. I don't know how floss tubers keep their floss nice and nippy. It's on my floss drops. And this is how I know which floss goes with which project. I actually use one of my floss drops and I label it, "Welcome to the North Pole." And then that hangs on the front. So if these threads ever get moved somewhere else or put in a different bag, I know what happened. So let's look at that start. Now, from my book of days, I started that on the 10th of July, which I think is when the book came in the mail. This thing is fabulous. I love it. It's so much fun. Let me get up close. I think I need to put something behind it because you can't see it. I got the light coming in the back door. Here we go. This thing is great. I love it. It's so cute. I'm sure you all have seen it everywhere else. Everybody else is starting it. I'm just using the DMC colors. I'm not using any over dye or fancy flosses. Just DMCs. They do just fine. I do have a lot of the over dyes that they call for, but I don't have any of the weeks dye works that they call for. I am stitching this on 18 count vintage country mocha Ada. How many of y'all remember that's the Ada that I'm using on my snowmen also? So that's very convenient. Let me put my needle back in before somebody gets lost. And guess what? I think it's a Pat Carson needle. Can't you lose that? Because those are my favorite needles and we can't get them anymore. It's very upsetting. I'm toggling back and forth between 26 Peacemaker and 26 Bowen. Those are the two I toggle back and forth. I wanted to try a pony black, but I couldn't get my hands on one. They said they had them at Keepsakes, but I didn't see them. So that one's going into the bin. Now, my third possible start has not been started yet. I know this is famous first words, but it's the Teresa Kogut freebie that everybody's talking about. I'm just going to show a piece of it. Boom. It's on, I got mine from Fat Quarter Shop. It's the Create Every Day. And I'm going to be starting this on Oyster 14 count Ada. It's kind of a beigey color. And I'm going to do the rainbow colors. But I think I'm going to pick the rainbow colors from my stash. From my Classic Color Works collection that I have going so far. I think I'm going to start from that. Or I'm going to pull from my DMC stash from my temperature drink chart. I have rainbow colors in there. So I will be starting that probably in the next week or two. So you should be seeing that soon. Next we're going to go into whips. Oh, I have one purchase. That was the North Pole book by Primrose Cottage Stitches. We're going to go into whips now. The whips I've been working on this last 2 weeks. You've seen the Cuckoo Bird sampler and the North Pole. I've been working on those heavily. Last Sunday, the 9th, I worked on my temperature drink chart. This is by, and the rainbow I was talking about from the DMC is this. I showed you already, I do the floss, see the rainbow? There's a really good rainbow. It's just missing, I think, indigo and violet, but I can add those. The temperature drink chart is by Christie's Corner on Etsy. And I'm doing pretty good with that. I'm pretty much caught up on July down there where the books are. I'll bring it up a little bit. July is the books and the cups. And you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cups done. So I'm up to July 8th. And I stitched on it on the 9th. So that's about appropriate. I didn't stitch on it on the 16th like I should have because I was a little busy doing something else. But I have that on my Markup XP app. And I use that to stitch from with the cups and stuff. So my other whip I worked on was Kitten in the Round. You guys have seen that before. This I bought at StitchCon. I started it at StitchCon with my friend named Levi. Hi Levi, if you're watching this. You're famous now. Anyway, I messaged him out of the blue, I think this morning, and he added me on Instagram and stuff. So he's really cool. So I do have kittens in the round. Hang on, I gotta close up the little book. I have kittens in the round. This is the one, Kitties in the Round by JBW Designs. That's the one I'm stitching on now. My sister bought me doggies in the round. Isn't it cute? I love it. I think I'm gonna do those black also because my dog is black. I'm stitching these. Here's my little floss drop. This is Kitties in the Round. I was gifted this skein of silk called Raven by Almond M&M's. As you can see, I wrapped it around the floss drop and put all the ends inside the little tabs so it doesn't get unraveled, and it, you know, it's got, this is my working thread here. And then my second thread I want to put in is called Agave Nectar. I wrote it down here. This is also Almond M&M's silk. This is my first set of silk, guys. I've just been doing DMC, Classic Color Works, a couple weeks, not very many. I'm not really gonna rush out and get more silk until I try some of the other silks out there. I'm really not feeling this silk. I don't know why. I mean, I guess I'm weird because I don't like silk. I don't know. It's just my hands get, y'all have heard this before, my hands get scratchy and it like sticks to me, and it has to be wound up because it's so delicate. I don't like floss that's delicate. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't like floss that's delicate. So that is on. Let me pull up the sheet from my book. I started that after StitchCon on 6/17. I think I told you guys that. So that was started last month. I want to do something similar to the Keepsakes model that they have there. It's actually in the bottom of a little silver tin. It's so cute. But this is what I got so far with that Raven silk by Almond M&M's. That is how far I got. I think the last time I seen you, I had to finish one of the cats up here, and then I moved down, and I either did, I don't remember which direction I moved in, guys. I'm sorry. But it's different than the last time. I got a little bit done. I stitched on that on the 13th of July. And that is on the 18 count Olympia Mystic Fabrics, just like the Cuckoo Bird. So let me get that put away. My next whip that you guys have not seen before. Actually, I have to take it out of the plastic because I have it in the plastic, folded inside out to show the pattern. Here's the pattern. And to all a good night. Now, I want to show you something I changed. This is a White House, a really tealy house, a really tealy house, and a white house. Now, I have the shirt that has these houses on it. I love it. I love everything about it. I love everything about this pattern, but the only thing I don't love is I don't want two teals and two white houses. I'm sorry, Priscilla, but I wanted to give it a little bit of a kick and a change. So this is one of the first things I started let me get back to my page, last year, guys. Okay, no, I gotta go back to my book and tell you when I started this joker, because it's been that long. Now I pulled this out for Jolly July stitching. So this is in my book labeled 1 through 50 because I started it that long ago. I'm gonna go into that book. It's also in the front. I got 2021 to 2022 because I started a new book at the end of 2022. Now here is my list. I'm not gonna leave it on screen so you can see it that much because there's a lot of stuff. As you see, there's stars over here. These are the patterns that I finished. I have to go to the table of contents to find where that pattern is because I started it so long ago. And it is number 6 in this book. So that means it was my 6th project to start, guys. That's how long ago. Now, I'm stitching this on 14 count chalkboard black Ada by Witchell. I started 7/20/21, so I've had it this Christmas. It'll be 3 Christmases, so that's kind of crazy. Now I'm gonna unroll it on camera because I want you to see how magnificent this is. Now I know I don't have a very big border at the top and bottom. I'm not going to be finishing it in a frame. I'm going to finish it on that home board that she did her home stuff on. And I'm going to be finishing my home too. Because the only thing I have left on the home thing, home is where the wreath is a new wreath for July. I don't have that finished yet. And to glue the washers and magnets on the back. So here, I'm going to unroll it right here on camera. Okay, now here's my perfect pie crust house. Here is my clay pot house. There's my really tealy house. And there's my white house. And there it all is. And to all a good night. That's it. And to all a good night. That's it. No more. I gotta get night in there. But I think it's pretty. I hope Priscilla doesn't mind me changing the 2 houses to pink and pie crust. I think it's cute. But I kept the roof. You can see I kept the roof and the windows the same. And the third and fourth. But I just changed the color of the house and the chimney. See the chimney at the top? So it looks like all I got is Santa over here in his sleigh. Right there. I got perfect pie crust house. I've got the word night. I've got his sleigh and Santa. 1 reindeer over here. Finished this tree over here. And I think that's it, guys. I'm going to continue to put this in my rotation. It's on my Tiny Decisions app to in my rotation. So I'm hoping to finish this by Christmas this year. Don't quote me on that. Don't hold me to it because like I said, I work and I'm trying to get these in and get them in rotation and get them going. But that was something I worked on for Jolly July. I'm very proud of that. I love it. Now I worked on that Joker. I pulled it out on the 13th of July. Let me bring my book back here so I can read it. 13th of July, and I worked on it the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, and then I put it down. So I worked on it that whole 4 days, and then I put it down to go work on the Welcome to the North Pole and the Cuckoo Bird. So I didn't use my Tiny Decisions app as good as I should have this week, 2 weeks, guys. So I'm sorry, I had 2 new starts, and I love those, and they keep my attention. So that was in the book 1 through 50. We're done with the book 51 through 100. And I think I told you guys I whited out the numbers on the project right here, and I put my own number in there, and I renumbered the book 1 through 100, or 51 through 100. So I can start the next book. The next book will be 101 to 150. You guys did that. So, my YouTubers that mentioned me, I only had one this time. It was the Carolina Stitchers again. I love those girls. They are fabulous. Let's see here. I gotta put all my stuff back together. I don't want to put it away. I have just two things of stitchy kindness. That the first one I got from my friend Jamie Richardson that I met at StitchCon. She said she was destashing and she sent these to me. She said I would love them. She wrote me a cute little card note. It's beautiful. This is probably my first stitchy kindness I've got in the mail. She gave me this beautiful card. She's the one that I told you guys. She sat down at the table and she said, we're going to be besties by the end of this. And I'm like, yes, we are. So she sent me Pineberry Lane, the Strawberry Queen, which I thought that was very appropriate because I love strawberries because my daughter's middle name is Strawberry. The second one is Little House Needleworks, Fall on the Farm. And I think I showed you guys in my StitchCon haul, I got 2 Fall on the Farms from my other friend Teresa at StitchCon. So Jamie said she was going to go home and check to see if she had any Fall on the Farm extras and send them to me, and she did. She also sent some stuff to my sister too, which is very kind. Thank you so much, Jamie. You're too nice. The other bit of stitchy kindness I got is a thank you note from Barbara at Keepsakes for the 3D printed object I gave her on Sunday, so she could remember getting it, number one. And she liked it, and she sent me a little thank you note. So I don't know if y'all got any thank you notes from anybody, but I did. So that was my 2 stitchy kindnesses. I also played Powerball. Didn't win, guys, so you know, it is what it is. If you hear any background noise, my husband's in there cutting something. I think he's cutting an onion. Next is going to be, Jamie Richardson is also stitching and wishing here on YouTube, FlossTube. And so go over there and find her. I love her videos. She shows off all kinds of cool stuff. The next thing I got is my 3D Ort container that I had my husband design for me. I have 2 different orientations of the hole, because the first one he made for me, I told him it looked like an offset tissue box. And when my finger didn't quite go in there. But the goal of this little Ort box is it comes open so you can empty your Orts out. It's very portable. You could throw this in your project bag. You put the Ort inside there and push down. Now this orientation's a little bit better. You put the Ort in, push down, and your whole finger goes in there. So when this gets filled up to almost here, where it looks like the Orts are gonna start coming out, you take the lid off, you empty it, and put it in your other little Ort bag. These are not on my shop yet, but they will be soon. I love them. They're so cute. They're just some little 3D printed Ort containers, what I'm gonna call them. I do have the trash minder on my Etsy shop too. That has, sorry guys, I had to pause real quick. My husband had to go get a pepper to go with dinner outside in our little pepper garden. So anyway, like I said, these are not on my Etsy shop yet, but they should be soon. I have a trash minder on there that I've been using for diamond painting trash drills. And I've been using them for Orts too. But now that I got this, I'm actually gonna call this the little Ort container. So that's fun. I love those. And my last thing before I let you guys go today, we're at about 30, 40 minutes, is my leather stitching box that I got on Amazon. I have this in my video FlossTube number 2, and I asked everybody if I should do stop video, like photos of the process, or if I should do a video. Well, I didn't have enough time to do a video, so what I did was I took pictures of the process, and I'm going to insert those here. I'm going to pause the video, and that way I know where to put the photos, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what the inside looks like. Okay, I'm putting the photos in there. You guys seen the photos. There's only one part I forgot to take a photo of, and that's where I'm going to show you when I open it. I went around the edge with black and white fabric and covered the little binding that goes around the edge. But here is my finished project. I'm very proud of it. I love it. I completely, this is one of my little art boxes. I completely gutted the whole jewelry box in the bottom. There's my sunflower fabric. This is the part that I didn't take a photo of. It's the black and white trim that goes around the edge. I kept the trim from it after I ripped it out, covered it with black and white polka dots to go with the little stitch. The little sunflower black and white polka dots. You can see it right there. Inside here, I have my little waxer from Jamie Richardson, my friend. There's some background noise. I'm sorry about that, guys. On her card is up here somewhere. I've got needles. I've got Holly, Hobbies by Holly. I've got Stitchy in the Pajamas. I've got 2 of my little needle minders here. I got some ladybug pins. I've got the pins from Jamie Richardson that she gave me. I have my StitchCon scissors in here. That was my StitchCon small. I have my StitchCon glasses cleaner. I've got a little ladybug threader here with a light. I've got a marker. I've got 2 StitchCon pins. I have a little flossy that you take your threads out. I have a soft thimble, a hard thimble too, but I don't have it in there. All my needles are up there in the corner. These are my Sweet Snips by That Quarter Shop. Here's Jamie Richardson's card right there. This is from Michelle Lee Quilts, I think is her name. This is my little art container made for me by Lori, my friend at the table. But yeah, this is my finished project. I hope you guys enjoyed the photos that I imported, whatever the word is. But that's all I have today for you, FlossTube World. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're getting lots of stitching in, like I'm trying to, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. But I am trying to stitch every day. That's very important for my mental health. Stabbing the fabric a bunch of times to make me feel good. I like it. So I hope you enjoy it too. And thank you so much for watching my FlossTube. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you subscribed in the last 2 videos, I appreciate it. and I look forward to hearing from you soon. And have a great day.